All right, I've got to go to sleep pretty soon, but I think I'll get this out of the way. So, I think political ideologies right now are dead in the water, in my opinion. I think that the Democrats, in many ways, are just kind of dead. I mean, in terms of like, ML, or like, more specifically, like, the whole Haas thing where it's like, CPUSA 2036, or like, let's support this group, or let's start our own new little group or whatever. I feel like those are never going to get that much power, and that they'll simply roll into something else. I mean, there's no real fascist party in the U.S. There's no real fascist in the U.S. There are folks that are edgy racists who say a lot of shit, but really, they don't want to get doxxed. They don't want to lose their jobs, so they're not gonna, they'll be like, yeah, I mean, I support America. They'll do whatever they can to stay out of jail, or lose their jobs or whatever, right? So, generally speaking, I think that we, like I say, in general, I think that the U.S. is in a malaise. I think that a lot of the hatred for Trump reached that crescendo. And I think that there was some leftover energy that existed after Biden was elected. I think a lot of that has died down. And I think that in general, now people are kind of going into these other camps. And I think that there's a lot of lashing out that's going on. I'm going to give a hot take, though, in terms of electoralism. I think that at least what Beto O'Rourke is doing, and even though I kind of maybe counter-signaling myself, but I think Beto O'Rourke saying that, yeah, basically voter rights should be protected in Texas is a good thing. I do. And so when Senate Bill 70, I believe it's Senate Bill 7, sorry, Senate Bill 7 in Texas. Senate Bill 7, Texas, sorry. Senate Bill 7 in Texas, which would, imposing new voting restrictions, I think is a bad thing. And I think that it will make things worse. So I think that in terms of electoralism and voting this down, at least for the state of Texas, I think it's a good thing to oppose voter suppression. I think that it will further, separate things, and will further, create more tensions. So I think maybe this is more of a lib point, but I feel like in general, yeah, we should support measures against voter suppression, regardless of what I think about electoralism or voting or not. But I think in general, I think it's important to maybe show the politics, how bad it is and everything else like that. I think that I do feel like I say, there's a lot of concern about it, but I feel like I want to take up a genuine centrist point, because I think that there's a lot of cringe on both of these sides, where it's like, you have the anarchists out there who still LARP and still, are doxing folks and everything else, who think that somehow, Chaz was based. I don't think all anarchists do, but I think that they want to try to make a better version of Chaz, which I think is going to come with some very bad consequences. Whereas on the right, you have a lot of cucking to corporations. You have a lot of, just downright Zionism. And there was somebody who did say, because I did get I showed my hand a little bit too much, but no, I'm not a Zionist. I do not support Zionism. But I will say, I guess I'll just finish up with just, let's support the system as it is right now. And I would just say be very careful of who is going to come up in terms of, political parties and ideologies, because those are very, very sus, to say the least. And I think I'll keep it there. Let me finish up with this. I gotta stop getting emotional. And I know I made a vid about this a while back, but I gotta leave these YouTube chats alone, leave these Twitch chats alone. It's not helpful. It's just me trolling and just pitifully trying to own somebody. It's very petty. And I gotta let it go. So remind me, chat. Remind me, folks, who typed this out. Leave that alone. That's what I should do. So I'm going to try to do that. Hopefully, I'll enjoy that. See you later, and a goodbye.